live stream. It's been a couple of weeks I haven't able to do live stream because we went for our short holiday. We are in East Africa for 2 weeks for our holiday, and now when we come back here, we get so busy, many things we need to do, and finally I was able to do the live stream. I would like to shout out all the people that I met in Zanzibar. You guys are all amazing. The locals, the tourists like us. And we have met also a Filipino family who was living in Tanzania mainland, Darussalam. And many couple we've met from many countries like Czech Republic, France, Morocco, Romania, and many other countries. So now while I'm not that busy and I have the chance to do the live stream while I'm preparing our dinner for tonight, I want to share you guys, if you want to know what happened what happened, how is our short holiday. It was awesome, it was amazing, we enjoy it. Personally, I enjoy the food, as as a food lover, I always enjoy different kinds of foods from different places, cuisine, and everything. Yeah, it means it's holiday and I'm loving it so much. For now, we're going to prepare our dinner, which is now I'm going to start with salad. Zanzibar is having our holiday in Zanzibar was was a dream come true. It was it was actually been we'd been waited for that travel for many years, and finally it does happened. It does really happened. We're supposed to travel to Africa or Zanzibar from 2000 and due to pandemic, due to worldwide pandemic, we're not able to make it. And finally, this year, January, we're able to make it happen. We're so blessed. We're still healthy after traveling, after going to many places, too many people traveling from many places. We're very lucky, we're still healthy. Actually, you just need to have a strong immune system. And when we arrive here when we arrive in Zanzibar, we've been through many things, processing all electronic visa, actually processing some of the papers. It takes a lot of efforts, it took a lot of time from us, but it was a successful journey in Africa. We visited many places. We stayed in Nungwi. We're rated as world best beach in 2018, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. It was really awesome. Hello, shout out to you there. It was really awesome. It was amazing trip. Indeed, it is really amazing trip. Nungwi is very simple place. Where we stayed was a very simple place, and it was the the trip we had was also awesome. Before we arrived in Zanzibar, we had a stopover in Doha because we had Qatar Airways. Qatar Airways, they said it's the world. Yes. Um, when we arrived, actually, we had a small problem with our luggage. It was damaged, and it took it took forever for us to get a replacement, or for us to get to get paid about the damaged luggage and everything. Well, due to the location of the place, we weren't able to get a luggage or new luggage from Qatar Airways until this time, and I'm trying to understand the situation. And yeah, something happened which is not really comfortable, but that's not really important as of now, and I don't want to share it with you. Only I wanted to share is the beautiful things happened in Tanzania. Um, the people, they always said Hakuna Matata, so no problem. It means Hakuna Matata. They always said Hakuna Matata. The Maasai, the local, they are very friendly. Um, Sometimes something happens, when we travel, sometimes and unexpected things happen, and sometimes for some other people it's like, why things happen 100% as we expect. But one thing good is that the bright side, we always look to what's the beautiful thing happen in there. Always the bright side, the beautiful side. Me and my wife, we had a beautiful holiday, and we went to visit some places. We do excursion, safari. It's not in the mainland, it's like the blue safari they called, where we visit some of the beautiful islands, and we had a local trip of Stone Town. they called it the old. We went to the old market, which is really busy market. We're able to buy our favorite vanilla tea, and of course every day in the beach, every day in the seaside under the sun. That's why my skin get darker. It took only 1 day for me to get sunburn. That's really nice. And this skin is really easy to get dark and lighten. Every summer it's like this, and this color, this, I really love it. I really enjoy looking in this face when it's really darker. Anyway, um, white onion, red onion, onion spring, lettuce, and tomato, fresh tomato. We'll have a meat tonight. I'm going to prepare braised beef with brown mushroom. Hello guys. To everyone who's been very busy watching on my last vlog or latest vlog, I really appreciate you guys, and I really thankful, and I love you all, really. um, Let me fix my yeah, 1 minute, sorry. Okay, so that's the thing. So be ready for all the vlogs about Zanzibar, about Tanzania, about Nungwi, about the seaside, people walking around, listening to the, to the nature. We've been in nature for 2 weeks. It's different. If you are not aware of this, Zanzibar is a tropical island paradise in Africa. The soil is very fertile. That's why everywhere, when we arrive at the airport and when we took our transport going to the hotel in Philippines, the mango trees, papaya, avocado, the lemon, and many other things. It feels like I'm traveling home, because from the place where I'm coming from, it's everywhere is green, everywhere is full of fresh air. And when I open the window, smelling the trees and everything, it feels like I'm traveling back home. But I was actually in a paradise tropical island in East Africa. And this travel is such a dream come true for us, and it is really awesome. um, we don't stay in five-star hotel. It's a boutique hotel, and the concept of the place is like, it's like really amazing. As you seen in my blog, the place is not modern, and it's also not new, but the location is perfect. The place is perfect. Our room is not looks. It was very simple, and when we open our second door in front, we'll see the swimming pool of the side next to the bar. You see the green everywhere. The neighbors from the neighbor from every other countries from in this holiday, most of the people are actually from um, cold places, cold places, European. There are few Asian people, but they are also Arabic people, and few West Africans, a lot of South African when we arrive. Few days after we arrive, a few days later, I've I've seen and met few South African, which they made me miss my South African friends, and these people are really awesome. When I heard they are talking in Afrikaans, I know they are from South Africa. I can't ask, and when they heard they are English, I know they are from South Africa. Excuse me. It's a bit cold here, and I have a little bit of sneeze. But we're fine. It's just because of the. Uh, it's because of the weather from hot place to cold place. When we arrived here in Istanbul, actually 2 days before, the big airport, the new airport was closed due to heavy snow. We arrived in small airport. It was a little bit snowing that day, and the next day night it was still snowing, but after that the snow stopped, and now the weather is a little bit less. It's about, I think, 5 degree or more. It was really nice. Yeah, back to our Zanzibar holiday. The hey the trip was amazing. For some people, they are not really used to with the African food. I can understand that. For some people, as I told you earlier, we stay in a very simple boutique hotel. The boutique hotel was somehow not very new. I cannot say it's old, but you know, everywhere in the world, the lockdown happened. The establishment, most of them from the hotel or from the place where we stay, I don't expect too much. And rather, I just enjoy what we had. We just enjoy what we can enjoy. We know that we don't stay in five-star hotel or luxury hotel, so I don't expect that much. One thing I really does enjoy is the food. But for some people, they have a little bit problem with the food because they are not used to, and they are expecting too much from the hotel. They forget that they stay in or they book in a simple hotel. They could have go to luxury hotel. uh, I just want to share this. Some people they comment about the food, but actually the food is, guys, this is just what you paid off. Don't expect too much. You don't pay too much money for the stay in the hotel. Just remember, everything become very expensive, and if you think you pay too much for the stay, actually it's not. How is it? As a hotelier, I myself, I know the quality. I can say in my on my own opinion that what we pay is just what we have, what we had, for the room, for the service, for the food, for the location. It's actually, I can still say it's not expensive. It's just perfect of what we paid. Yeah. um, some of the places are, the location of the place is really amazing, really amazing. During the high tide, the beach, seeing sea creatures or sea animals like hermits, starfish, few jellyfish I've seen as well, and many things, many different kinds of starfishes. And okay, I'll keep this one for tomorrow breakfast. I'm gonna keep this one for tomorrow breakfast. Three mushroom for our omelette. Yeah. Uh, the as you know, I don't swim too much because of my damaged knee, but I enjoy a lot. Uh, during the during the low tide, which is I spent more than during the high tide. I mean, staying in the seaside, which I really enjoy. I just can, you know, I I really get so dark because during the low tide, I stay on the seaside or on the beach more than 2 hours under the sun. Even I have sunscreen protection. Actually, this holiday, I use the same sunscreen as my wife use. It's expensive. It's not really cheap kind of sunscreen, but I think my skin is not used to with the expensive sunscreen. That's funny for me because I really get dark in this first second day. It's actually getting lighter now, but I love it when it's more darker. The local, the Zanzibari, the Masai, they said, you are from Africa, you can stay here. You are now darker than, you are more darker than me now. Some people say, some locals say. Um, with the local, the Maasai people, uh, they are very persistent and yet they are very friendly. We don't do too much shopping for our souvenir because we don't have that much of money for spending for the souvenir. But guys, if ever you come to Zanzibar, try to support the local, the Maasai market. Yeah. And yeah, we buy a painting which later on I will also uh, add on my blog. It was a painting of Maasai people. And yeah, I also want to promote one of the nice woman we met, a local Zanzibari. Her name is Sabrina. She does massage, and her massage is really amazing. It's I can say it's more worth it than having it in hotel. I don't know in some other hotel. I had a massage in the hotel where we stay, but I'm not that much impressed or not very happy, but I'm okay with that. I think I had I had really um, excellent experience of Asian kind of massage, like um, Japanese, Thai, Malaysian, Indonesian. But when I went to Africa, it's not that wow for me. But there is one woman, her name is Sabrina. She's always at the beach in Nungwi beach, and she does really great job. Perhaps when you met her, do a massage with her. It's not that expensive compared inside the hotel. I don't know which hotel you are staying, but yes, guys. So I need to soak this mushroom inside the water and salt so it don't get dark. Don't turn darker. Okay. Oh, really? I think it's a bit cold. Yeah, in the hotel we stay, we met many locals at the restaurant, especially. They are most of them are really doing great job. And Agnes, Leia, Boo, um, many, Elias, a lot, and also the reception team, and Winnie and her colleagues in the reception. They helped me a lot regarding regarding our luggage which is being damaged. And after trying, guys, many times, until this time Qatar Airways doesn't doesn't give us doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with this airline, but really. I sent email 2 days ago or yesterday. They just send the reference regarding my complaint, nothing else. And what else? What else? Oh, um, we went to, as I mentioned earlier, we went to Blue Lagoon. It was 3 island places. We had the sandbank. At the first stop was the sandbank. Sandbank was really awesome. And it's not first time for me to see a sandbank. When I was in Maldives, I don't remember how many years ago, there is in a hotel where I'm working or resort where I'm working, there is a sandbank, which is actually man-made sandbank. And there are a few places which is naturally sandbank. And when we came in this place for having a trip, it was awesome. It's natural sandbank. Actually, a lot of people that time. It has only limited time because it's gonna goes um, high tide and low tide. When it's low tide, it's more awesome. When it's high tide, it's actually a little bit under the water. And after this sandbank, we went to a lagoon, which is when it's high tide, it's really blue. When it's low tide, it's a little bit greenish because of the algae and everything. And the lagoon, we went there low tide, not high tide, but the tour operator was said When it's high tide, it's really blue and a lot of fishes inside the lagoon. And after this lagoon, we had our lunch to another island, which is we saw the baobab tree, which is said to be more than 500-year-old baobab tree. It's a really huge tree, and baobab tree is really famous in Seychelles and Madagascar. I'm not really sure in Mauritius. Yeah. I need to prepare the meats. Yes, I need to prepare the meat. On our first day, yeah, a lot of South African. They are very enjoying people, enjoying their. Actually, they are a group of South African. Um, they are very enjoying people. They drink a lot and talk loud, but I'm good with that. Few people doesn't like them because they're quite loud, but for me, I'm very used to it. I cannot say if Russian, some of them Russian, some of them are um, European country. Um, I don't understand really their language, but I can understand they are talking in somehow like sounds like Russians, but not really Russian. Yeah. There are many French speaker who are I know. I can understood that they are not French people, but they speak French. Somehow they are Arabic speaker. I'm not really sure they are coming from where, and but I know from their looks they are perhaps maybe from Tunis, Arabic country who speak French, or I cannot say Arabic country, but some people they don't want to be addressed like Arabic, like Saudi or Emirates, Oman. There are Arabic countries in Africa, like Tunisia, like Djibouti, like many. So these people, I don't know where they're coming from, but there are really funny couple, which I which I really know that they are coming from somewhere in somewhere in Saudi Arabia. I can understand from their Arabic accent and from their um, use of words of Arabic, because many Arabic countries, but they don't use the same words or accent when they are talking in Arabic. But this couple, I know they are from Saudi Arabia, and later on, they are very far from other people. But there are some who are really amazing. The, there are they had a group as well. Not a group. I think they just met each other. When they know that they are also Arabic and French speaker, they are together and they are really nice and really enjoying people as well. So guys, I'm cooking the meat. I don't want to mess up the meat. I'm adding now the black pepper. This is my little kitchen. Our little kitchen, sorry. Also, one thing I want to share is that also they know Philippines, but not most of them. Some local they know Philippines, some local they are asking where is the Philippines. When I said to them, Japan, they understand where is the Philippines. Um, at all. But in school, we are taught where is Africa, what are the countries in Africa, in Asia, in Europe. But sometimes due to lack of more information or education about places, I was really, I'm just, I'm so lucky. I know where is Africa. Also, and this is a homemade tomato pure. Hello guys, whoever how are you? I wish you guys are doing great. I wish you guys are all well. I'm preparing dinner at the same time. I want to share our wonderful experience in Africa. Africa, Hakuna Matata. They always said. Masai and the local said always Hakuna Matata. Is it really Hakuna Matata? Hakuna Matata, they said. They always smile. Um, it reminds me of Thailand. Kampong ka, sawadika. They are a little bit. Uh, in my own experience, they are a little bit. In hospitality or greetings. Their smile is really genuine smile. Their smile is really. It's really smile. Really smile. Because it's some people we can say we can know what is fake smile or smile because you are working, but these people, especially um, they one of the locals said they are not real Maasai. They just wear the Maasai clothes so they can get a job in Zanzibar. Some of them are from Tanzania. Some of them are from Zanzibar. But I've met a couple of real Maasai people because they said, Do you know how you get to know who are the real Maasai people?" They said, as one of Maasai, if some of them eat seafoods, these are not real Maasai because real Maasai, they don't eat seafoods. They eat only meat, bread, vegetable, fruits. That's it. They don't eat any seafoods. I've met couple of Maasai people wearing this. We call Maasai because they are wearing these Maasai clothes. And I asked one of them, "What is your favorite seafood?" And one of them say octopus. And I was really funny laughing because I get to know this is not a real Maasai. This person is a Zanzibari from Zanzibar because Maasai doesn't really eat seafoods. And she said, "Yes, I'm not Maasai. I'm wearing these Maasai clothes because I can get a job. I can have a job." And that's make it sense. Um, yeah, and they are nice. I don't buy any. I don't buy from Maasai people any souvenir, but I always tell them that I cannot buy. I don't have this much of money to buy some souvenir like keychain, like and we have money for a painting, which we bought before, like 3 days before our departure. We bought a painting. It's not very expensive at all, but it's really feel like I've been to Africa. I've seen Maasai because this is just the Maasai people paint painting of Maasai people. So yeah, um, they are everywhere. One more that I really enjoy as well is, although I don't experience it, the horseback riding at the beach. The horseback riding at the beach is a bit costly for me. Horseback riding at the beach, I got the same. I don't get the genuine same feelings of the people who had horseback riding at the beach at the same times, but I know the feelings of having it, not in Zanzibar, not in Tanzania, but in another place. I experienced horseback riding at the beach with a beautiful sea view, lots of people watching you. So I just thought of it that I don't need to do it again. I did enjoy it. The beach was not that fully that time. They are just running from one part of the beach to another part of the beach. We walked through. We tried to walk going to Kenwa Beach, which is more famous. But really, I couldn't afford to walk that far. Even the place or the seashore is really comfortable to walk. It's just my knee. I cannot walk that much far. And also, when we are walking going to this place, the um, Rio Zanzibar, Rio Palace Zanzibar, until this place, Rio Palace, it was uh, it was very beautiful beach in this side. Before we arrived there, there is another place. We pick up a lot of seashells. We pick up a lots of seashells, and also I was able to pick up also a huge oyster, but unfortunately I couldn't have it to eat because I don't know how much fresh this oyster, but it's really huge oyster. Now, are you hungry, Ashken? Our salad is ready. Only the meat.
When you order more?
No, lemon juice I will not do just now. I will do after later. Only the lemon juice and the
You tried about all of it?
huh? Yeah, I share about the luggage.
You need to share Qatar Airways,
Yeah, I know.
not other people. They will not send lunch for us. You need to write. I'm thinking.
Yeah, they will. I told you I received the message from them as well, but we need to wait. Yeah, my wife is telling me about sharing about luggage. As I said earlier, our luggage was damaged when we arrived. We don't get any call from Qatar Airways. They are
They write. Bring your luggage.
yeah. On our 10th night of stay, they wrote us, you have to bring your luggage from the nearest place of Qatar Airways. We don't live in Zanzibar. We went there for holiday, and going there will cost us a lot of time and will cost us a lot of money. Going to from our place where we stay to the airport where is the Qatar Airways is where is Qatar Airways office will cost us about $40 to go there and to come back $40. And to go there is more than 1 hour and to come back more than 1 hour. So it's cost a lot of time and money, and they want to pay us $104 for the damage. But I don't need the money this time. I need a luggage so we can bring our things more comfortable. But at the end of the day, they don't do anything. They don't send any luggage. They don't contact me or my wife or the hotel as well. This is Qatar Airways. And yeah, like what I said earlier, simply shareable the trip. Just the trip. Just the trip. Really, our holiday is very beautiful. Staying in the hotel, is staying in the place where we stay. But traveling with Qatar Airways is really sucks. We have a damaged luggage. Until we come back in Istanbul, we had a luggage damage. When we are coming back as well in here from Zanzibar, there is a huge craziness. You know, we pay more for our travel back home for extra. We pay $150 each more for me and for my wife for our traveling back to Istanbul. But the booking and the online check-in we did is all successful. Only when we arrive in Doha, Hamad Airport in Doha, the guy, I cannot say the guy, um, the
They change our numbers.
the Qatar Airways changed the airline because of many things. They changed the aircraft. They put the huge aircraft, and ground crew of the airport, which is managing the boarding, this man, the manager of this, he did a lot of lie to us. First, I know it's not him who do the changing of the of the boarding pass. We do our check-in online 48 hours earlier, and when we arrive here and when we arrive there in Hamad Airport, Doha, they changed our seat. They gave our seat first. This man said a family. Me and my wife also a family. So they said a family with kids. But actually, when we get into the aircraft, before we go to the aircraft, we had a lot. I cannot remember if we were the last, but we'd been the last in the boarding area, not going to the aircraft. They said there is a couple with kids, which is a big lie. We saw our seat. They gave our seat to another couple of European people. They gave our seat, we booked, we paid more to a European people. They lied to us that this seat was given to a family. The one sitting on our seat is couple, two old men and young woman. I can understand our seat was given to another couple because the another man, I believe it's not, they are not a family because they are really, they are not family. I can understand from their gesture, I can say. Yeah, and that would be the most unbelievable experience with Qatar Airways because they get the award. They get the award the most nicest airline airport,
Unit right.
but it's really sucks. Qatar Airways until this time doesn't even email us about this situation. And also, these airlines, this guy is really suck. They, just imagine they treated me and my wife like a shit. He said, if you don't get to this airline, to this aircraft, we will send you back home after 4 days. It means we'll after 2 days. We will stay in the airport like those other people who've been trapped in the airport. There are a lot of people who've been trapped to the airport because the flight from Doha to Istanbul was cancelled due to heavy snow, and they stay inside the airport. I met a people who are traveling from Australia. They are really airport, Hamad Airport for 2 days, waiting for their flight. But anyway, our holiday was really nice. Really enjoyed. Only traveling with Qatar Airways is really sucks. That's for tonight, guys. I have to go and we'll have our dinner. Thank you for watching and thank you very much. See you again. Bye bye.